Titanic, a massive ship, an iceberg, and then sinking into the depths of the Atlantic. We all know this common story. James Cameron's movie showed us this exact scene. But the real truth of the night of April 14, 1912 wasn't just about an iceberg or the ship's speed. Behind the scenes were terrifying mistakes and mysteries that remain hidden from the public eye even today. Let's turn the pages of the unknown history of the Titanic sinking. The Titanic's doom was sealed even before it set sail from the port of Southampton. Incredible as it may seem, when the ship left the port, a raging fire was burning in its number 6 coal bunker. This fire, which had been burning for almost 3 weeks, could not be put out. The intense heat from the fire severely weakened the iron of the ship's hull. The iceberg struck exactly at that weak spot. According to experts, if that part of the hull hadn't been weakened by the fire, the Titanic might have withstood the impact and wouldn't have sunk so quickly. That night, the Atlantic Ocean was unusually calm. This waveless, tranquil environment brought about a terrifying mirage. In meteorological terms, this is called a cold mirage or thermal inversion. The disparity between warm and cold air causes light refraction. As a result, the ocean's horizon appeared higher or distorted from its actual position. Because of this mirage, the lookout spotted the massive iceberg at the very last moment, when there was no way left to turn the ship. By the time Watchman Frederick Fleet, stationed at the highest point of the ship, saw the iceberg with his naked eyes, it was already too late. But why didn't they have any binoculars? Because the key to the locker where the binoculars were kept was with Second Officer David Blair. At the last moment, he was reassigned from the Titanic to another ship. In the rush, he accidentally took the locker key with him in his pocket. A simple key which might have changed the story of history's biggest maritime disaster that day. As the Titanic was sinking and passengers were crying out for their lives in the freezing water, another ship, the SS Californian, was standing just 20 miles away. The crew of the Californian had seen the Titanic. They also saw the distress flare shooting into the sky one after another. But their radio operator was asleep at the time, and the captain assumed the Titanic's passengers were just having a party. If they had rushed over immediately, almost all the passengers of the Titanic could likely have been saved. The sinking of the Titanic was not a single accident. It was a terrifying combination of human arrogance, sheer negligence, the whims of nature, and some unfortunate mistakes. A ship may sink, but the truths behind it never completely